All of you can reply, including Kimisha ji, who is the chairperson of this
Absolutely.
directorate. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Richa, you can
Please,
start with the questions.
please shoot fast.
Thank you so much, sir. I was actually waiting, but the discussion was going so well that I didn't want it to interrupt.
No, no,
However,
shoot
a
fast.
lot of questions have been already covered, so I'll quickly, take up the questions, and any of you can.
Richa, what you can do, Richa, is address one question to each panelist so everybody gets the opportunity.
Yeah, right, sir. So my first question, the first question is from Tanya from Jabalpur. Can a CA in employment become an independent director along with employment? If yes, for how many companies? Neena ma'am, if you want to take this question.
Sorry, will you just repeat the question?
Can a
An
CA in
employee can.
employment? Yes,
Yes,
employment. CA in service.
I think she is. Preeti has already covered this point.
We have already covered, and
Only she
maximum
has
one.
covered.
Yeah,
She
one
has
member.
covered. Yeah.
One person can be in maximum 7 companies. He can be the director, independent director.
Yes.
And
So there is
we've
no
received.
bar as such. There is no bar as such for being in an employment and being an independent director, but all those independent criteria has to be satisfied. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
There's another question which I guess Kemisha ma'am can answer because there's a question from Oshin from Indore. She's saying that how to get opportunities for women independent directorship in small cities like Indore, how to approach companies to give us the opportunity to be appointed as women independent director.
Who said Indore is a small city?
It's a smart city.
And I can say that when Central Council member can come from Indore, why not independent director?
Yeah, no, but this is really this is challenges from small city. Definitely, we should understand that thing. And I would request our panelists from Mumbai and Delhi. Even I would say that Ruchi also regarding that, because you are at that platform also as an independent director, you are in listed company. So just you suggest us how small and other cities member can take this opportunity, professional opportunity, because of
mentoring, Kemisha, mentoring will also work. Which women directors are there on boards and their term is getting over. If they are aware of these good people from smaller cities, they can definitely recommend them. So these women from smaller cities should make themselves visible through their LinkedIn profile by passing the exam, they're putting their certificate, writing articles, building up good relations with good clients.
Yeah, Richa, I would say that because
And delivering talks sometimes.
Yeah, Kabraji, because of after maintaining that panel of independent director, that data bank already created. So because of that data bank, every listed company can refer that data bank and they can take from every city. That doesn't mean that is from Mumbai, Delhi and other cities, because now they have a data bank mechanism. So because of that, they can use. Yeah, next question, Richa.
Just to add,
5-7
what has been just to add what has been said, with digital communication, now this space constraint will go away. Maybe not now, but over a period of 2-3 years. There is no question whether you are from a small city or big city. If you are worthy of, somebody will take note of you and
Yes.
definitely get the opportunity.
The caliber needs to be displayed, actually. That's what is important.
Yes.
That's very true. Very true, Richa.
So you have to showcase your caliber. That is also important.
Yes, very true. Thank you, all the panelists. And Durgesh sir rightly said that Indore is not a small city. Been asking the question that I am from Bikaner, and Bikaner is indeed a small city.
It's just a thought, actually. Everything is small and everything is big.
Right.
We are living in a global village now.
I know.
So, Richa, we have, please ask questions. So within 5-7 minutes.
Yes. Ma'am, I believe rest of the questions have already been covered. I'll just take one new question. Anju from Bangalore has asked, is independent director more of a watchdog or a value-adding member? Ruchi ma'am or Preeti ma'am, if any of you want to answer this question.
Ruchi ma'am.
Ruchi, are you
So I think
answering?
Ruchi, yeah.
Ruchi, madam?
In all our
Ruchi ma'am,
Yeah, I'm just ahead, definitely add your perspective to it. What I was saying is, as we've covered in our presentations, here what we are saying is, if it's a woman director, she plays the same role as any other director on the board. So she plays the same thing. So she is definitely a watchdog also, and she is also a contributor in terms of making the right corporate governance decisions. So it's not that you can demarcate and say, oh, she's a woman director, so she will only play that role. She plays equally the same role as any other director on the board, whether it is an executive, non-executive, man or a woman. So all is the same. Preeti, anything that you would like to add?
I would add that definitely there has to be a value addition when independent director is there, whether women or men, because if the company is a very good governance company, in that case, the value in all the terms of the company will be really high. So always we have to see that it is a good corporate governance company.
thank you so much, ma'am. I believe rest of the questions you all have already taken up in the panel discussion. Like people are asking Reshmi from Kolkata or Anisha from New Delhi or Shaurya from Agra. They're all asking about the independent directors database and the exam, which Preeti ma'am has already covered. About qualifying the exam and who all are exempted for it. And there are a few of them asking how to approach the companies. So that is also being covered by you. So I am guessing all the questions, the highlights have been taken up by you in your presentations. So I would
See,
like
the
to now.
exam, Richa, I would like to speak about the exam is very simple, but I think Kemisha madam would be able to help in that aspect. Maybe the committee could have some mock exams or in some way some small workshop to train the people, because it is basic Companies Act, basic SEBI guidelines and the Banking Regulation Act, a little bit of FEMA and all, which they can easily organize a one-day workshop. And I'm sure the ladies will definitely fly, and you can pass in flying colors, 96%, 97% and all. And then once you get your certificate, I'm sure the word goes around, and then you start building up your brand image.
Yeah. Thank you, Sangeeta madam,
I
because
think
we have with us
if you
Durgesh
have
Kabra
cleared
ji.
3 exams, everything is easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
I have a question for Durgesh sir.
Yeah.
May I please ask? So Sangeeta ji from Mumbai has asked that how is ICI helping in the empanelment? So of the women
Yeah,
directors.
and
Like
I would also, yeah, Richa, I would also say that he is a vice chairman of our
Yes.
CLCG committee, and regarding these exams and other publications related to independent director, even not only women independent director, but for independent director also. So we are also planning some publication jointly with CLCG. So here I would like to hand over to Durgesh Kabra ji for concluding remark also, and some inputs related to this independent director segment also.
Thank you, Kimisha ji, and thank you, Richa. First, let me accept that this is for me first time that I am virtually sharing the dais with the ladies in a ladies conference. Nowhere I have in my past at least 11 years with the council, either at regional or at central, I have never shared the dais, but I got this opportunity, and thanks to Kimisha Ben, who has given this opportunity to have this program jointly with the Corporate Law and Governance Committee, of which I am a vice chair. Otherwise, again, I would have missed it. I would have not got the chance to be a part of this virtual dais. So thank you. And the second thing, with respect to the questions from Richa, whether institute is helping its member. So let me tell you that we have entered into an MOU with the IICA. Very soon, all the things will be on the website of ICAI, and we have also came out with the publication on independent directors in association with the IICA, Institute of Corporate the Institute of Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs. That is the right name, IICA. So we, in association with IICA, we are publishing this particular book, and I think that publication will help all the members once they go through. It is covering all the aspects with respect to the independent directors, how to register for this, how to pass the exams, and some tips are there. No doubt there is no question bank as such that you go through all the questions and you just pass the exam. It is not there. But what a good suggestion given by Sangeeta ji is that we should have one-day workshop for guiding to the aspirant woman director or the aspirant independent directors from the men's side also. So definitely this will be considered at CLCGC. Will plan a structured program to train and appear for the exam, so they can pass the exam, as well as they can add value whenever they get the opportunity to be independent directors or a woman directors in the companies. As for with this, I think the answer to the questions of Richa has come. Now let me come to the concluding remarks and vote of thanks, which is the responsibility assigned to me. And here I began with Ruchi.
Yeah, Rupesh bhai, only one question, answer of one question, because that CLCG committee secretary Sarika ji also mentioned about that as per Companies Act 13, 15 companies, a person can be a director in number of 15 companies, and which does not include Section 8 companies.
Yes.
So
yes, that is right. Not 7. It was 15 companies. Right. So to begin with, Ruchi, she has mentioned about the women CSR powerhouse of talent. Women bring I quotient and the E quotient both to the organizations. And she has also enlightened the meaning and requirement of the independent directive too. Has also discussed about making the difference across the globe and are really multitasking, and that's a fact. Women are always multitasking. They start their life from 6 o'clock in the morning till 10:30 or 11 in the night, till all the work is completed at home as well as at office. So they are multitasking. There is no doubt about that. As far as the Preeti is concerned, she has analyzed about the global data for the women directors and global representations on the board, provided in-depth analysis of Indian positions vis-a-vis other countries. As far as Nina ji is concerned, she has put women on the board. Company itself by putting women on the board, company itself getting empowered. Not only the women, the company is also getting, and that's true. In fact, covered essential skill set, including the woman-centric quality required for successful independent directors. As far as Sangeeta ma'am is concerned, she has moderated the session in a very astounding way, I would say. Though at the beginning some technical problems were there, but she came out, overcame it immediately, and she could ask the pertinent questions to the panelists, and also clarified that the directors can ask for the expert opinion wherever it is needed if the directors are having some doubt. So all the panelists who are here, they have added the value to all the attendees over here. But one thing I just wanted to tell here is, with respect to, I would like to read one thing over here. I was just having this on my mobile. I just want to read that. So you need to wait for 1 minute. Does,
1 minute. Can I ask one question meanwhile?
yeah, please, please,
Because
please,
last
please,
question
please.
I would
Yeah,
resist
yeah,
myself
please,
to ask the
please,
question
please ask
because
that question.
yeah. So this limit 15 as per Companies Act, but 7 as per SEBI. What Preeti has mentioned about that as per SEBI
Okay.
regulations. First, I would like to mention
You,
that. And one interesting questions I would like to ask from our panelists, that if any resolution passed in the absence of independent director, which resulted losses to the company, whether independent director may be held responsible for that, what are the measures in that case if independent director has not given her consent to a particular agenda item and that agenda item is passed in that meeting, what steps independent director should take in that case? This question is from Reshma Mittal, CA from Ghaziabad. So, any our panelists can raise.
Yeah, just half a second. I'll say that whether 15, 7, and all those numbers. See, the act keeps changing, so the guidelines keep changing, and we all have Google with us. So for all the information, even whenever I go for the board meeting, I always have my smartphone besides me. I'm all constantly Googling the Companies Act, the SEBI regulations, and all. So let's keep that aside. What, as independent director, we need to understand the meaning of integrity, the true meaning of independence. Like here, if the resolution is passed without the independent director's presence, but was he or she in know-how of it? Was she or he aware of it? What are the steps he or she took to understand what's happening, what happened in the meeting which he or she did not attend? On technical reasons, you cannot, say you are not responsible. See, after all, we all know the law of agency. We are the agents of the shareholders. We have to behave in such a way which benefits the shareholders. Thank you.
So, Durgesh bhai, again over to you.
thank you. Oh, I was reading somewhere about the Mahila Sashактикаран, and after particularly reading that things, I feel उसमें लिखा था तू ही शक्ति, तू ही सरस्वती, तू ही सर्वशक्तिमान है, तेरे बिना ही कुछ नहीं और तुझ पे हमको अभिमान है. तो कहाँ जरूरत है आपको, कहाँ जरूरत है. आप देखो सारे सारे शक्तिमान हो और हम आपके साथ हैं और आपकी शक्ति के बिना कुछ भी नहीं है. It is for sure. And if everybody understand this particular thing, that the ladies is more empowered as compared to anybody else, that is 100% right. The way the ladies can manage the things, in spite of I am being man, I accept it fully that no man can do like this. I accept this. Whether the people accept it or not, I do not know, but it's a fact. They are much better manager as compared to any other man, maybe professional or personal life. So the balancing between these two life can be done only and only by women, no, not by anybody else. With this, I thank all the panelists, Ruchi, Neena, Sangeeta, Preeti, and the coordinator for this, Richa Lunia, who has moderated the whole session in a different way, very young and dynamic from Bikaner, and the Kimisha Madam, who is the chairperson of Women Directorate, and wish her that whatever she is having in her mind, she gets during her life. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for the
Thank you so much.
opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.